Okay, thanks, sweetheart.
Yo, what's up? Go on to his channel when it's live. I'll let everybody know. I'll let everybody know when he's live. He's live now. He's live now. Go over to his YouTube now. All right, I'm gonna go on in a minute.
Well done. All right, buddy. All right, can you go sit for daddy, mommy, and Bubba upstairs? Good job, Bruce. Thanks, sweetheart. Very good listening and stacking. Well done, girl. That's it. That's okay. That's fine. Well done. High five. Throw you down a shirt yet? I'll get you a new one.
Oh, I'm going on.
Okay.
How you? What a place. How you doing, mate? Yeah, my name's James, mate. How you doing? Good to meet you, bro. Yeah, good to meet you, mate. All right. All right, well, that is absolutely fine. Well, my name is James, and Me and my wife and 2 boys own a homestead out here in, I guess they call it northern BC, but it's central BC. Just around the Burns Lake, Fraser Lake area. And we've been living here 4 years and it's a blast. We're a remote homestead. We get snowed in for 6 months a year. So basically the spring till fall is a big challenge, getting prepared for the winter months. And we have animals and pets, and we have to cut a lot of firewood and hunt and fish and all the other things that come in with homesteading we do on a regular basis out here. And I've started to live stream it, and it's going pretty good, mate. I'm enjoying it. What, is there something wrong with my Wi-Fi? Let me change my settings. Let me change my settings, mate. Yeah, mate, it's decent. I enjoy making videos and enjoy posting them and showing people what we do out here. Way better now. I started YouTube not long ago. I was originally on TikTok. That's where I started because a friend from my high school actually said that if I was streaming, she would think some people would be interested. So one day I just asked my wife, and we agreed with some rules. And one day I just put it up in the cabinet behind me and just started our normal routine of morning. And it just kind of blew up. People were coming in and asking questions, and I was answering them, and they were really fascinated by it. It was winter at the time as well, so the snow intrigued people, and yeah, it just grew from there on TikTok. But we was on there a little bit, but it wasn't really the right platform, I think, for homesteading and off-gridding. It's not really like a content platform. It's more just battling and streaming. So I made the jump over to YouTube, and I think we've been doing it a couple months now. And yeah, we've got some amazing community came over with from TikTok, and yeah, it's good. Nah. Yeah, it's a scrolling. If you like to scroll, TikTok is where it's at. But if you like to invest in people and actually learn and grow with people, YouTube is the right platform. And we felt out of place on TikTok. And since coming over to YouTube, I've enjoyed live streaming. Like I wake up in the morning, I look forward to it, meeting everybody and seeing how their day's going and bringing them along with us too as we do all the sorts of different things on the homestead and learn as well, because we've only been out here 4 years, so it's pretty new to us. I'm from just outside London, so for me this is foreign. So yeah, it's sick. Well, yeah, I've learned a lot. Yeah, well, I started off in the Big Smoke, Toronto, and that's where I landed and got my working holiday visa, where I got sponsored by my job. Met my wife as I was out there, cut some time out. We moved out west to Medicine Hat because I served in the British Army, and a lot of ex-soldiers are out there stationed, so I thought it would be a good place to start our journey out west. But Medicine Hat's pretty tight up on jobs, so we decided to move to Okotoks, Calgary. Stayed there, and the city life wasn't really for us, both working full-time jobs. we had my son out there as well, and I was only seeing him for a couple hours a day and whatnot, and we decided to try and make a lifestyle change. So I went and worked up on a ranch in Tomahawk, Alberta for a fair few months, and it wasn't the lifestyle for us because it was all about the cows, which is fair enough, but we wanted to do other stuff with our family than just the cows and riding horses. We love other things too, so we were looking for houses, and this place came up for sale, and I think within 7 hours we put an offer in unseen, and it went from there basically. And now we're 4 years deep, and I can't imagine living another way now. Really? Is it? Sorry, mate. I mean,
Gotta figure that out.
yeah, okay.
What do you? Yeah. And there's some options on there too for how to test your mic and whatnot as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Is that better now? Okay, well, I was using my headphone speaker, but it's not good, so I'm using the laptop one. I'm gonna have to take my boy upstairs because he's gonna be because this has got noise cancelling in it, but he's right next to me playing some Mario. Oh, he's going upstairs. Yeah, okay, I gotta learn. This is my first ever out of my stream, so.
Get all your bits. Get all your bits.
Yeah.
Get all your items, baby. Come on, go upstairs.
Yeah. How do I get back to this screen? Come here a sec.
Go to view, and then you can change how it looks.
Sorry, I'm trying to sort this. Sorry, mate. How's the weather out by me? Oh, it's I think we've been here 4 years now, and this is the latest that we've not seen snow. It's been cold, between -5s at night and like 5 degrees in the day. It's kind of slushy and icy out, but it's pretty warm. And with the 4 years that we've lived here, my groundwater well in the homestead is low. So all the lakes are pretty low up here too. So I believe we had a lot of rain compared to the other years up here during the spring till fall, but the snow that previous winter wasn't enough, if you know what I mean. That's, yeah. Oh, wow. 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 That's cool. That's sick, mate. Oh yeah. Yeah. So like I call it 0 Alpha 1 remote homestead, and it basically derives from I was in the military, and like when you're doing armored exercises or any sort of whenever you're serving, basically on the radios that you communicate with, 0 Alpha is always the head guy, whether it's the captain or the brigadier or whoever's the most head rank on the exercise will have his call sign will be 0 Alpha on the radio, OA, 0A. And 11 is a special number for me and my wife, as it was, we started talking on the 11th, and then we met 11 days later. So we've both got 11 tattooed on our hands, and that's just the name of our homestead. And some people don't like that it's not very easy to read, but it's got a special meaning behind it. But it is what it is. I mean, we like it. Boy, I would struggle. I'm going with it. It's four, 2 letters, 2 numbers. Oh wow. Oh, is he? Where is he at? Oh, wow. Yeah, local to me. That's crazy. Oh, wow. Fair play. Yep. He's a busy man, I bet, Frankie, eh? 6 months, that is a big question, but yeah, we do a lot, man, for 6 months. Everyday chores go from taking like 20 minutes to like an hour, maybe a bit longer, dealing with ice and everything else. We do a lot of inside projects like fixing up cages, and I've just got into spoon carving. So I've been carving ashtrays and spoons. I'll be doing that for some of my subscribers this winter that want one. Just resting as well, because it's important to rest, because we work so hard from spring till fall getting ready for the winter. So a lot of rest is involved too. Just chilling out and slowing down and just enjoying winter, not worrying about it, because we know that we've got our food, water, wood, and yeah, we're good to go. And the longer that we do it, the easier it becomes to organize it. The first year was a bit scary in a way, because we didn't know what we was gonna come up against. Like to try and organize a house for 6 months and think of everything that you need is a lot, but we're getting better at it. In the city, we would go shopping every week, and now it's in the winter once a month, once every 6 months, so it's not too bad. Yeah, a lot of trips to PG though. A lot of time on the road doing big hauls, feed for the animals, paper products, condiments, all that kind of stuff. It's a lot. And you never know when the weather's coming. So like this time last year, we were shutting down in a week or two, I think, where he said, listen, that was our last time out. This is 6 months now. Let's go from here. But I feel like this winter might be another week or two over that. Maybe a month, yeah. Because it will take a bit for the, yeah. Oh, wow. Yep. Wow. Oh, mate. I've been on some risky logging roads since I've been here, man. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. I've never seen so many vehicles in a ditch than when I moved to Calgary and the first big snowfall. Hundreds of vehicles in the side of the highway. It was crazy. Scary as well, actually. How do the old Teslas do in the snow, auto driving? I did wonder about it, because I mean, it's hard to drive in the snow. I understand. Really? Wow. What about like the Burns Lake area? Yeah. Can I just ask? Can I? He pooped. Yes. That's all right, mate. No worries there. Cheers. Thank you. Yo, what's up, Frankie? How? Yes, mate, you go. Yo, thank you, little doula. Yes, mate. How you doing, Frankie, mate? Yep. I just want. Let's go. Hello, Ruth. How are you doing? Yeah, well, all right, well, welcome in everybody. I'm James. Me and my wife Dana and our two young boys are the residents of 0 Alpha 11 remote homestead located west of Prince George in British Columbia. And we've been here 4 years. And it says what it does on the tin. We're a remote homestead. We get snowed in for 6 months a year. We're trying to be as self-sufficient as possible, live off the land and be as healthy and fit as possible. And yeah, we've been here for 4 years and I live stream our life every single day on YouTube, and we have a great community over there and growing and watching us grow as a family. Got a bunch of animals over here. We've got some sheep for milking, rabbits, ducks, dogs and cats. And hopefully next year we get some bees because we love honey. And I think some of the honey made out here will be some of the best around. So I'm excited to get my bees next year. Oh, mate, like it's all wildflowers out here. Yeah, I've never had it, but I'm sure it's good. But yeah, mate. Yeah, no worries. Yes. Well, I came over to Canada first of all when I served in the army, and we were stuck out on the prairies in Medicine Hat. So that was my first view of Canada, and I thought it was decent out there, but it wasn't like crazy. Like I wasn't like overwhelmed by it. Plus, we was working in the army at the time, and then I come over for residence, and I landed in Hamilton, Ontario, and I mean, there's not much places like Hamilton back in Ontario there. So I stayed there for a little bit and met my wife, and then eventually we moved out west back to Medicine Hat, and then we went to Okotoks where I just fell in love with the mountains because we was pretty close to like Kananaskis and Banff and whatever. So we started diving into the wild camping in the bush there, just in a tent or whatnot, and just fell in love with the bush, just being out in the wild, and just the freedom of being out there is something I've never experienced ever in my lifetime, coming from just outside London, and it was very good for my mental health, and we loved it out there. And fast forward a couple of years, we ended up buying this property out here, and we get to live our dream life every day, waking up out here in the bush. But we're comfortable. We're not in a tent no more. We're in a nice log home. So, but what do I think of Central BC? I think it doesn't have the big, where I live doesn't have the big white cap mountains like everyone thinks of Banff and whatnot. But I mean, we have the rolling hills, and the wildlife is something I've never experienced before. The wildlife out here is one of the reasons I would love to stay living out here for the rest of my life, because you're just blessed to see so much wildlife. And also, all the land around you is accessible as well. You can hike up it, quad up it, you can do whatever. And there's also game everywhere as well for hunting, fishing, recreating, just living a dream basically out here that we've created for ourselves. I love the lack of people out here, because when we was in Banff and Kananaskis, we would be so far in the mountains there, and you would still be just hounded by people constantly. So I really like the unpopulated part of this place, and yeah, it's very good for us as a family. Yeah, mate. Well, rocking up here, I'm rocking 3 sheep. 2 of them are milkers. We love our milk sheep. We got into that this year. 1 is a ram, 2 are females. I think they've both been bred. So if so, we're going to have lambs in March, which will be a challenge, as it's the first time I've ever lambed, but I've worked on a working ranch where we carved out 3,000 calves from heifers. We've got the sheep, we've got the rabbits, which was my first homesteading animal, was the rabbits. I mean, I personally think if you're looking at bang for your buck and getting easy meat and something that's relatively easy to take care of, rabbit is the most number one homesteading animal to get at the beginning. But it's not as thrilling as having sheep or whatever, right? I get that, but they can produce so much meat with a pair or 3. And then from the rabbits, we got ducks. We love duck meat and duck eggs. We eat them regularly. We had like, I think up to 56 ducks this year at the height of our duck herd or flock or whatever it is. And I've butchered some down, and now we're at about 30 going into the winter. And a lot of them are egg layers. So next year we're going to be preserving a lot of eggs. And yeah, we love our duck meat, rabbit meat, lamb as well. I mean, yeah, it's different, totally different from what I'm used to, because I'm used to just going to a supermarket and buying meat, and now I've got to do it all myself, which is a challenge at the beginning, but the more experience, the easier it gets. But at the beginning, it was a bit weird, I must admit, because never butchered an animal. And yeah. 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 Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, someone told me, sorry, out here, a local that I met is as long as you get the meat off and get it in the freezer, it doesn't matter how it comes off, whether it's a funny shape or a perfect steak, as long as you use as much as the animal as possible, and as long as the meat comes home, it's a good day. So I've just been practicing with numbers, and I'm getting there. I mean, it's going good, learning every day, and you've been near me, I promise. Did you? I bet you've been near me. Yeah, yeah. I know that. Was that in 18 by any chance? Okay, it might have been. Yeah, yeah. R- Oh yeah, grizzlies, mate. You see grizzlies and hear of lots of grizzly sightings out here. I mean, I've only lived there for 4 years, but there's a road behind my house, a logging road, where some old boys go camping for a couple of weeks and moose hunting. And last year on their moose hunt, I think they said they saw like 3 or 4 different grizzlies in a week. There's a lake down by, I don't know, 15 kilometers down the road, and they're pretty prolific around there, the grizzlies. Lots of black bear, nice, healthy looking black bears. Deer, I'm pretty sure they're muleys. You, that's scary, man. Okay. It's a big bear. You got to respect them, mate, because I'm from a place where the biggest thing in England is mammal is a deer. Like, we don't have anything of this sort near me where I live. So, being out in the bush, cutting firewood alone, you've got to have all your senses around you. I've got my blue heeler dog that I bring with me, and she's a good protector. She'll notify me if anything's sniffing in, but you can't disrespect them, and you've always got to be aware that the minute you relax and think they're not going to be there, they're probably going to roll up. So, but a lot. Oh, really? Why is that? Hmm. They're not bothered. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100. I'm more scared living in a city around thousands of people than I am out here in the bush. I like people ask that question all the time. Are you scared of bears? Are you scared of wolves and all this? And I'm like, when you see them, if you're not really bothering them and they're good, they're not going to bother you. But when you're in around lots of humans, you don't know who's going through what or what's happening, and it can be a scary place, especially with the big smoke like London. It's scary. Driving is scary. Like, people think it's scary living out here, but when I lived in the Toronto and we had to travel on, I couldn't imagine putting my boys in a car just to go to Walmart and get on that QEW or the 400 series. It is so dangerous. It's unbelievable. Even the roads out here are so dangerous. I mean, that's why I'm blessed in the winter. We can just shut down and we don't have to worry about driving or anything, because to me, that is one of the most dangerous things a human can do now is drive. But we kind of look past it. We look past it now. Yeah. It's a different life, mate. I'm telling you. It is. You've got, yeah. And I live amongst all these wild animals, and I've had not one wild animal come at me aggressively or anything. Like, I know it's a matter of luck and chance at the time, but like, you could go into a couple bars in London on a Saturday night and get aggressive behavior, or driving, you're getting people flicking you off and getting mad. Or like, you don't get any of that out here. You're just left alone, and as long as you respect the animals, 99% of the time they're going to respect you, and you can live amongst them. You can live amongst them if you respect them, but it's their land and they were here first, so you always got to remember that too. Some people go out in the bush. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Just because you're wearing a... Oh, yeah, 100%. Homestead. Well, my plan for the streaming is to build a community of like-minded folk that have a place where, because everyone has a family and not always your family are the best people to have in your life. Sometimes it's the chosen people that you meet that are more supportive and caring towards you than your own family sometimes. So I want to build a close-knit community where people feel safe and they can express themselves and learn a lot of stuff from each other. And my dream for the live is for me to get enough followers where I can have a start, because I've got no signal out here. I'm running on Starlink right now, but I would love to have a second Starlink with me where then I would be able to live stream everything that I do: cutting wood, fishing, hunting, foraging, exploring, bushcraft, tenting, all that kind of stuff I would love to do on the live. But you need obviously a bit of money to get the Starlink. So I'm trying to grow the channel, build a great community, and then in the future I'll be doing more live streaming, but it will be a lot more different things, if you know what I mean. And for my homestead, my dream is for when me and Dana are old, me and my wife, my two boys, by then we would have built, me and my wife, a small cabin, because this is a big 3,000 square foot log home. It takes a lot of wood to heat out here. I would like us to have a small log cabin, and then one of the boys have this house, and we build another house, log house, for my other son. And then we kind of have a small community out here of family helping each other out. And by the time me and Dana are retired, I should have something set up on this homestead where they can generate money and carry on living this lifestyle. That is my dream, is for them to carry on this legacy that I've started out here. And just because I've been in London, I've seen this life, and personally, this life for me is better in every single way. And I want that for my kids. I want to influence my kids. I don't want someone else influencing. I'm happy to influence them and show them that ways of life can be, because it's beautiful out here, honestly. And whether I leave them some sort of ways to log or mill sheep or goats or bees, something where they can step into it when they're old enough and take over, and me and my wife can just watch the homestead grow in our old age and just sit back and relax. That's my dream, but who knows what will happen. Mm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. I had a neighbor from hell, and she was one of the reasons we sold our new build in Okotoks, because the neighbor, like, we could have sat there for a long time. She might have lived there for 10 more years, and we might have had to put up with her for 10 more years. And we were like, listen, she might think she won the battle, but we're winning the war, we're leaving and doing bigger and better things. But that was a big decision for us to make, because we lived in a beautiful community right near the mountains. Everything was there, 15-minute city, both working full-time jobs. But the neighbor was just made me mentally unwell almost, having to deal with her every day. So we moved, and she, by doing that, brought us this. So sometimes you've got to up and move and change things for other things to happen almost. But now we have no neighbors, so it's kind of the complete opposite now. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's lovely. That's it, yeah. That's what you want, mate. You're right there. Mm, you do. You do, eh? Can I ask you a question? So, like, a lot of people get triggered online because I say I'm from northern BC. Where am I from, being where you know I am? Am I in northern BC or central BC? Hmm? The center. Sudbury. Sudbury area, probably. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh. Mm. Okay. You had 3 on base as well. I did not, mate. I just thought there was the one and only. And that's the old school original weather report, yeah? For the year. Where does it originate from? Oh, I'll stick around, mate. Wow. Yeah. Can I ask Frankie a question? Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's done one. Hey, Pete. Yeah, Peter, I do have a channel, mate. It's 0A11 Remote Homestead. You can find me on there. Just hit the subscribe. I do have a chainsaw, yeah. I had a massive chainsaw accident last year or the year before, I think it was, where I wasn't wearing my straps and stopped the chainsaw with my upper thigh. And that was a lot of fun, but learnt a lot of lessons too that day. Falling trees is not for the faint of heart. Let me tell you that. You do some firewood, don't you, mate? Yeah. It is scary. It is scary. It is scary, mate. I thought that as well, mate. But it was I was making the cut, yeah, and I was kind of on like a slanted hill, so my one leg was up as I was doing the back cut, and this big gust of wind come out from nowhere and just blew the tree back on me. So I threw my saw, and yeah, it just hit my leg, and I was like 2 hours from a hospital, man. It was wild. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Wow, good for you, mate. I had to learn. I'm self-taught kind of thing. I had to go on YouTube and watch how to fall trees and just kind of learn by making mistakes. But definitely respect the job. And I cut about 16 to 17 full cords per year just for my house, and then I was selling a bunch too. But there's no lumber. There's lumber up here. Like you look around, and there's trees everywhere as far as you can see. But half of it's burnt and the other trees are like 50 years old and only like 8 inches diameter, 10 inches diameter, tiny little things. Oh, it is. Oh, it don't matter, mate. I cut balsam up here is the only like, big stuff left, the balsam. Cat piss fir. Oh, mate, I didn't understand the first year. I had a whole woodshed full of balsam, and then every day I would walk out -20 out of my front door, and it smelled like piss everywhere. I was like, what is going on? I've only got one little barn cat. Can't be pissing that much, but now that wood stinks. It's crazy. The old yeah. Really, eh? Yeah. I've cut. It's crazy, isn't it, what we've got up here? The spruce, I mean, and there's more limbs on a spruce than in the trunk sometimes. You're cutting more wood off the limbs, and it's just like, oh my, it's hard work, mate. Like, I love it though. I do love it, but it's not for the faint of heart. If you don't like cutting trees and doing this kind of stuff, then living out here, you're gonna not enjoy it, because it's a big part of your year is getting the wood in, if you know what I mean. No, it's not. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was in the infantry, so like we don't really come out with many qualifications, but I feel like it's more than like skills. It's given me the mental robustness, I would say, to be able to live out here and deal with what's thrown at you. But like, I didn't know nothing about plumbing, really, electrics, or nothing, man. Like, I've just learned as I go. I mean, it is what it is. But oh yeah, yeah,
Okay, well, so what?
I agree,
That's an attitude it's hard to come by.
definitely.
Toughness these days is, people think toughness is like acting.
People think it looks, yeah, like, I mean, the mountains, like, you can look at through the stream and it looks unbelievable. It looks peaceful, but like the bush is a hard place. I mean, it's not like a managed forest like in England where you can just walk through the trees and like it is just like Kaplunk, the game, mate, with trees everywhere, hard to get around anywhere. The roads are rough. And when stuff goes wrong out here, it is something so small can become a nightmare, if you know what I mean. Whereas if you live in the city, you can just drop to the store 10 minutes away, have a selection of everything and anything to do the job. Out here, there's hardly any selection. You've got to order stuff in. When things go wrong in the bush, you've got no signal. There's no one around. It can be challenging at times, but you just got to be strong and get through it. But it's definitely different than what I used to do back home. The cold. Yep. We've had like, how old's your building, mate? Wow. What was it? Oh, wow. That's cool. It's cold, mate. Like, but the thing is, you know something that like we have 3 wood stoves in my house. We have a 1930s Burbank wood stove, which is just beautiful. Then we've got a Blaze King wood stove next to it, and then in the shop that's attached to the house, we've got a big RSF wood stove. Like, big. Like I don't know the size, I forgot, but you can fit half a tree in there and it eats them. And we don't turn that back stove on till like -20. So the house is cold from like when it's in the -12s, -16s, 17s, it's cold in there. It can get chilly. But once we hit -20, I'll turn that back burner on and man, we're here and sleeping on top of our bed sheets. It's the most incredible feeling when it's so deathly cold outside to be so warm and cozy in your house. I love that feeling. Oh, some new volunteer firefighters, eh? Ooh. So yeah, you're from Ontario, obviously. Yeah, nice. Then you was out east, okay, yeah. Nice, mate. What made you pick Wales originally? Oh, okay. Do you hunt? Bless him, mate. Oh, yeah. That's crazy, man. Oh, wow. Wow. You got to take that up, mate. Take it up because life's too short, man. You don't know what's around the corner, mate. True. Yeah. Yeah. Good on you, mate. I mean, we would love to go back to England because my wife's never been there and I'd love to show her where I'm from, but the flights are just so expensive. And now we've got the homestead, we can't really leave it now. So, yeah, it locks you down, mate. We could have either chose to travel and do this and do that or settle down. And we settled down somewhere that we don't want a vacation from. Like, I don't want to leave here. I don't have any urge to go to a beach. Like, I've lived out here for 4 years and I've barely explored around here. I've just stayed around this kind of area. I haven't gone out to Smithers a couple times just to pick up chainsaws, but like haven't really traveled around at all. I don't really have the need or want to do that. When we're retired, we have a lot of time to go and explore, but for now it's just building up and getting it going. And my mum and dad come out and visit me. They bought a trailer out here as well. So we've had them in the house for like 5-6 weeks, and it gets a bit much for them in the house with the kids and that. So they ended up buying a nice little trailer and they come out for 5 or 6 weeks at a time. Wall clocks. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That looks like a nice package. Oh yeah, that's good. That's legit. Oh yeah. Good for you, mate. That sounds about normal. Yeah. Yeah, mate. The world is crazy now. Oh, dope. This is one of your subs, yeah? Friends? Wow. Sick. That hot pepper jelly looks good, mate. With some cheese. Wow. Yeah, that's beautiful, mate. I love that. So thoughtful, mate. So thoughtful. Nice. She's broken in. She's broken now. Oh, I'm a hat guy. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, the weather is very mild this year. I was thinking we was going to have a long winter this year, but I'm kind of second guessing that. Oh, really? Can I ask a question? That's not bad. Have you seen the like weather change over the years that you've lived out here? Like, because I'm only going off what the original owner said when he moved out here. He says before he first moved out these ways, you would get lots of snow before the cold minus weathers come. Like, you would get a good snowfall on the ground for insulation on your roof and everything like that. But now it's kind of like we're getting freezing minus 13s, 15s, 8s, and there's no snow on the ground now. And a regular thing. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's something I've learnt to deal with moving out here as well. Because obviously, when we first moved here, the big fires just ripped through, and it was desolate out here. It was kind of barren, and it's starting to green back up now. But never dealt with a forest fire. Didn't even know what. Well, I knew what they were, but like in England, we don't have them. And then you come out here and download the BC Wildfire app and watch it, and the lightning comes and they start, and it is scary, mate. Having an evacuation bag packed pretty much all spring till fall, ready to go at any time, because you never know. And it feels like a lot of dry lightning as well that I've been seeing, like lots of lightning with not much rain, and that's scary. Yeah, it is. The fires are wild. They're literally wildfires. Yeah, I bet, mate. I can't even imagine. I mean, I look at some of the footage from just the outsides of the fires, and that's scary, man. Like, is this true? Is like if you've got like a 50-kilometer-an-hour wind, yeah, can that fire move 50 kilometers an hour? It can move that quick. So like, if there was a fire 50 clicks away, potentially in the morning, it will be at your house with a 20, 30-kilometer-an-hour wind. Jesus. That's a distance, yeah. Yeah. Hmm. And like, and a firefighter or wildfire, yeah. Do you see that like the blocks of aspen and whatnot? Do they retain and hold the fire like they say they do, or does it just rip through them? Okay, it's scary, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's scary. Even a green one, they'll take off, eh? Mm, that makes sense. Oh, they go up, mate. It's scary. Yeah, and yeah, that's one of the things as well. You got to call it where you get evacuated and say goodbye and make sure you've got your belongings with you and hope for the best. And that's the reality of living out here now. I mean, you're not going to get away from that, I don't think. I think it's going to be a reoccurring thing every single year. Oh, wow. That's mad, mate. What? Do you have a mine out there? Is it mining at all? Yeah, okay. What was the town like? Was it grew up on logging or mining? Was it? What do they mine out there? Oh, gold. Nice. Yeah. Really? Wow. Wow. Yeah. They're trying to put up. All right, mate. No worries, man. It's been a beauty, mate. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. See you later, Joey. See you later, mate. Bye, buddy. Yo, who's in the house? Yo, thank you, mate. Yo, sweet KC. Great chats. Yeah, it was good. He's a decent fella, mate. Joey's a good guy. Hopefully I'll get back on there one day. It was good fun chatting with him. Yo, thank you, mate. I appreciate that, bruv. That's nice words from you, mate. I appreciate that, mate. That was cool. That was the first ever live stream we've done. Off the live. Probably gonna jump off now, mate, to be fair. Smoker J. Yeah, cheers, Denny. Jump on the old Discord for the last hour of the night. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I thought I did all right. I mean, I tried to chat, you know. I got my time on there. Got some good people chatting away. Thank you for all going over there. And you guys were bumping the live out there. Yeah, same. Going to bed, mate. All right, we'll catch everybody tomorrow. Will be Friday. Good sweet dreams, everyone. Friday, we'll come on and do some fun stuff, hang out and chill. Big love, everyone.